Great risings, loved ones, and welcome to another episode of the Meditating Cowboy with your boy Peasy. I wanted to share a message of love and let everybody know. I mean, this isn't the first time I said this, but let everybody know how unconditionally loved you are, which means you're just loved so much that you're allowed to believe you're not. If you ever have like bad thoughts, you know what I mean? That's basically what it means. You know, like I don't know if you believe in God or in the higher power, normally that means that you're loved beyond what you, me, anybody can comprehend. Very much so that we're allowed to not feel, to feel as we're not. That's how much love you are. But of course, it just means it's work. You have to work towards creating self-love so it'll generate towards others. I hope I explained myself well. And I hope y'all have a great day. Love y'all. Great rising loved ones. And welcome to another episode of the Meditating Cowboy with your boy RP. I want to talk about being grateful. So I was reminded this morning on how grateful I should be on being alive. A friend told me last night about her wreck. She had already told me before, but I guess last night it was just very it was intense because it felt like as if it just happened. She said she shattered both her legs and like messed up, had like some brain damage or head damage, and she recovered in 3 months. Everything, going back to work full time. 3 months. I really think that's from what me and her talked about. It's the practice of gratitude and just keep pushing forward if you can. And it's good afternoon, loved ones, or good evening, or good midnight. And welcome to the episode of the Meditating Cowboy. I'm just a friendly reminder that how much power you got. Did you know that you have the power to react or not react when someone tells you something you like and you don't like? Whether it's good or bad, you have the option to react however you want. And of course, I always suggest reacting from a place of love and understanding. Do I always do that? For the most part, yes. Unless I put myself in situations that I can't get out of and I'm constantly repeating the same issues, then you're going to see dark side all peasy. But for the most part, I'm just trying to be the most loving I can and enjoy this life while I'm still here. And I hope everybody does that too. Gratitude. It's about gratitude. Welcome to another episode of the Meditating Cowboy with your boy RP. I'm heading to my buddy Kevin's place right now, but I wanted to do a quick episode on ego, on self-image, on the way you see yourself. Those three things are basically the same thing. So the way you see yourself, you have that ability to choose how you want to present yourself to others. The reason that's so crucial is because that'll also build your self-esteem or your confidence, which ultimately, on an individual level, not collectively, but as an individual, you should go all in everything you believe. Just be super confident in what you believe and what you think you know. Even if you fuck up and you're wrong, that's irrelevant. Now, but also be open to criticism on your confidence. It does not mean you have to be less confident. It means that you just have to fix those little fuck ups. But keep that confidence. Overall, no matter what you study, where you learn, confidence is key. Well, welcome to another episode of the Meditating Cowboy with your boy RP. This is a Snapchat episode. I am not going to... you know what? Let me get straight to it. If you find yourself easily influenced by things that you know you should not be doing, that means you have to remove yourself from that situation and or balance it out. But if you're like me, I find it hard to balance things when they're in my presence. So for me, it's more out of sight, out of mind. For others, they have more willpower / a stronger self-image. Their characters are just stronger. They can just say they're not going to do something and fucking they never do it ever again. But for others like me, like myself, I require daily practices, daily habits. So yeah, there you have it. I hope you have a great day. Great risings, loved ones. I wanted to do another Meditating Cowboy episode featuring your boy RP. So when I say love yourself, what I'm really saying is be accountable, be responsible, be the leader that I know you can be. Lead yourself. You know what I mean? Pretty much I should say that instead of love yourself. But yeah, lead yourself towards the goals that you want. You know, like being accountable is a great form of being a leader, being responsible, not just for yourself, but for others. Obviously, that's what a leader is. But yeah, love yourself. Be the leader that I know y'all can be. Great risings, loved ones, and I hope y'all having a great day so far. I really don't have much to say other than reminding y'all that you're so unconditionally loved that you're allowed to believe that you're not. And that I always go to that because if I'm having a shitty day, it is because I'm choosing to see the world in a shitty way. Things could be falling from my fucking hands and my control. But I think ultimately being able to control your emotions, the way that you react and respond, is a huge sign of a power mind. You can be strong physically, you can be strong, but if you're not strong mentally, anybody can come and fuck you up. Anybody can come and brainwash you. Anybody can come and knock you off your purpose. When the point in life, I would say, is the management of energy while you're aiming towards your higher purpose. You know, the reason why a lot of us suffer is because only thing that ever is God, and people try to create something outside of it, like the devil. But all that is our big ass egos. We're so unconditionally loved that we're allowed to believe we're not. That we're allowed to create something else outside of what it is. Great risings, loved ones. So I'm excited. I bought me some plastic fork thingies that are coming with the camp. So as y'all know, as a nutritional coach, I don't actually teach nutritional coaching anymore, but it's all in here. Anyways, as a nutritional coach and fucking just a health enthusiast and a foodie, I love food. Being prepared, throw these in here, is fucking fundamental. I just farted. Y'all know y'all heard that. Your boy squat down and that gut just went, brah! What'd I fart on? Oops. Condiment. I'm just kidding. Anyways, gotta take my mango. Check. Multivitamins. Check. Digestive enzymes. Your body needs help sometimes with its chemistry. We don't eat that healthy. And my smoothie. Great risings, loved ones. On my way to Yama Yoga here soon. We're gonna do a review before we take the test in like 2 weeks. But anyways, so this is my dream board. Of course, I still haven't got my solar panels. That guy installs them. I haven't finished my barn dominion, which all that stuff really is irrelevant to me. What matters the most is inner growth. And this is the first thing that I will like. I feel like you should have a dream beyond possibility in your lifetime. World peace through the expansion of consciousness. Respect, accept, and unconditionally love one another. Add value to humans / people. Wordplay matters to me. But anyways, so I feel like that's a dream. That's my macro dream goal that I don't probably think I'm going to reach in this lifetime. But you best believe that I'm going to continue doing the best I can. I love you. I hope you have the great rest of the week. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Meditating Cowboy with your boy RP. I just got a download. So if you have close loved ones that you love their energy because they just provide that energy and you don't expect nothing from them, right? They just naturally produce that energy. In that same way, they also have needs. So it's good to always think of that person and give them their space and time whenever they need it, so they can provide that energy to y'all. I have a friend that I really love her energy, and I enjoy how she creates community and how she's an amazing archetype. She's like the walking archetype that I would like to see more of. And I don't know. I'm inspired, and I know that I don't expect anything from them. They just naturally are that way to everyone. Great risings, loved ones, and welcome to another episode of the Meditating Cowboy with your boy RP. Want to help you remember, not just that you're loved so unconditionally. In other words, the way you see life right now has always been up to you. It's your responsibility to own the way you see life. Now, some of us didn't have parents. Some of us had parents, but they were shitty parents. Some of us had parents, and they were too good of a parents that they didn't let you be yourself. It's always a double-edged sword, no matter what. Why? Because, again, you yourself are granted with the ability to perceive life exactly how you want. And if how you perceive in life now isn't the way you were raised, you're probably struggling with something. But just know that you're loved so unconditionally that you're allowed to do that. That's actually an amazing freedom. Great risings, loved ones, and welcome to another episode of the Meditating Cowboy with your boy RP. I'm going to remind you of how unconditionally loved you are. In other words, you are doing exactly what you want to do because you allowed it to come into your life. Now, it's arguable. You could argue with that. But that is why you are where you are. Because you cannot accept the other reality. There's always several realities at play. And if the reality you're living right now is not working for you, it's probably you. You know what I mean? Out of all the variables, the only thing that remains the same is you, is me, it's the individual. Therefore, the situations around us should not shape you. You should try to shape the situations around you, either in your mind or by actually taking action in the community or wherever you're at to change the perspective of those around you. Love y'all. Hope you have a great week. I'm going to go to chiropractor. So basically what I'm saying is that we're so unconditionally loved. We are allowed to believe we're not. And we can make an argument about anything because we were given rational minds. That is basically what I'm saying. Great risings, loved ones, and welcome to another episode of the Meditating Cowboy with your boy RP. Today's message of love, I want to explain the ultimately ending of our lives, or the beginning, depending on how you see it. So in life, things happen to us, and those two things that could either end your life or could continue it. By ending your life, I mean you're gonna hit a rut, a mental rut, a spiritual rut, where it feels like, why is everything happening to me? If you stay in that mindset, you're literally dead while you're alive. You're unable to see life's true beauty because you're perceiving life as happening to you instead of happening for you. So when you see things as happening for you, no matter what happens to you, even good or bad, you tend to be more grateful for that experience and you learn and grow from it. So yeah, let's do that. I'm going to be vulnerable and show and express where I feel like I fucked up. But my dad once told me, he's like, I never thought I'd have a son that smokes pot. That was marijuana. And I said, well, I never thought I'll have a father that is addicted to gambling. And I pretty much threw him under the bus. Said everything that I don't like about him, since he's going to say the things that you don't like about me. It offended me. And then he just kind of laughed it off. Like, you see how that game works, Dad? God gave us rational minds. We can make an argument about anything. And you don't want to fuck with your boy RP. All I did for the last 10 years is do that with myself. So I'm aware of what's happening, and that's not the point. It's like, are you going to accept me, Dad? He pretty much said, yeah. So I'm loved, and I love my dad. I love my mom too. And I always find something wrong. You've been putting up with my shit just way too long. I'm so gifted if I don't like the most. So I think it's time for us to have a toast. Let's have a toast for the douchebags. Let's have a toast for the assholes. Great risings, loved ones. So little baby rant / humble brag. I have customers from Little Mexico that reach out to me and let me know when they're going to go to Little Mexico and try again when we have failed before. So I usually reach out when they leave a bad review and let them know that, hey, our main intention here is to work together as a team and provide high quality food to the community. If by any means we failed, they have my personal cell, my personal email, and Little Mexico emails. Then come and reach out to me and I'll fix it. As the CEO or CVO of Little Mexico, it is my responsibility to maintain all the locations in check. Do they listen? No. Why? Because we're a family and it's hard to work with family. The one that makes the most thinks that they have the most say. That's not how it works. You either are following the company rules or you're not. And if you're not, because it's family, we're not going to kick you out. We're just going to let you know that you're a shitty leader. We are blessed that our family business has been doing good. I think I just exaggerate the issues because I think they're primitive issues. They should already been fixed. They should not be an issue. That's the only reason why we're in business. But I never had a job outside of our family business, so I may not actually know what the fuck I'm talking about. But one thing that I do know is that I've helped increase and establish our family business better, increase our profits, and establish our name brand. So, you know what I'm saying? It's probably me. It's me. And just so y'all know, I'm not talking shit. I think I'm shitty in some areas too. Being a shitty leader is not a bad thing. In fact, it just means that you make mistakes, that you're human, that there's improvement. I like to call myself out because I'm not really calling myself out. I criticize, I critique to improve. I may come off different, but I know how to cook it. Bitch, good looking. Great risings, loved ones. So, well, actually, yeah, great risings still. I think I told you earlier, I'm trying to find a routine. I'm trying to find that peace of mind in my day-to-day life. And of course, for me, and I think everybody should also think this way, of course, is the priorities should be the things that bring you money, because money is a tool that keeps you surviving in this realm, in this reality. But also keep in mind your lifestyle and the little, you know how sometimes you just want to spurge money or like get a shot of dopamine through shopping or whatever? Mind that. Be mindful of that. I think that's what helps. And I'm trying to. And I see how many things I started and didn't finish. I'm like, damn, RP. I was like, be more secure in yourself. Be more here. Be more mindful. Do one thing at a time and do it real good. So I figured I'd share that with y'all. Love y'all. Hope you have an amazing week. If I can't get it on my own. Let's go, baby. Great risings, loved ones. So I normally share optimistic perspectives, but I'm gonna let y'all know. I guess I'll show y'all my pessimistic, or if you're a religious person, you'll probably consider them demons, or if you're a spiritual person, you'll consider them your shadow side or your dark side. So I struggle with authority. I don't like being told what to do, nor do I like telling people what to do. And that usually stems from a place of insecurity from my research. But it's a very thin line between dying on the sword you chose to die on, like living for your purpose, and feeding your selfish need. And the reason I'm sharing that is because I sometimes ask myself, who are your closest friends? Who could you really, if you wanted to play victim and be pessimistic, who could you talk to and them understand that you're just expressing your shadow side? And I realized that because I don't like being told what to do, and because I don't like telling really people what to do, that I don't ever build that connection with anyone truly, because my friends know how I am. My closest friends, they're like, I don't want to say anything to him because I know what he likes and he don't like, and they don't want to get on my dark side. So it's very paradoxical. It's a lot of work for me. I like on an individual basis. And the reason I want to share this with y'all is because a lot of y'all may be doing the same thing as me. Y'all may be feeling the same way or thinking the same way. Y'all may struggle with the same things. And I'm sharing this with y'all. So if you ever feel alone, you're not alone. And you probably are at the same time because of that. And that typically works on my favor because it prevents me from creating a habit of victimhood and a habit of pessimism. But sometimes I'm too optimistic and I need to catch myself. So I'm sharing that too, because life is technically about balance, the management of energy. That's what life technically is. We're gifted free will, and our responsibility is to find balance in our individual personal values, finding energetic balance in our individual personal values. Whatever you value as an individual, whatever energy you're given to a certain side of that reality, that's what you got to balance. Too much of anything technically is always fucking bad. I used to think that wasn't true, but we pay for it one way or another. You may or may not be aware of it though. And that concludes RP's woke lesson. I know I don't really care if you call yourself woke or whatever. I honestly, personally think everybody's woke, everybody's aware. It is the moment we start to separate ourselves from the individual that we start to think that they may not be, which is paradoxical, because there's everything just is. It's so stupid sometimes, to be honest, when you think about it. But that's the pessimistic side. Pessimistic side saying, RP, all this shit is stupid, boy. But when you really think about it, this is life. This is the fucking blessing. I count them.
Nobody really likes us except for us. Nobody really likes us except for us. Nobody really likes us except for us. Goddamn you, Chain.